For today's creature feature, we begin this video in Blairstown, New Jersey, the filming location for the original Friday the 13th. In the original Friday the 13th film, Annie, on her way to Camp Crystal Lake, walks through this pathway. She actually walked through this way and out into the street. We're heading over here where the establishing shot of this town was in the movie. You actually have to go right over here in front of this waterfall near the Blair Academy entrance. The reverse angle coming this way. On the screen in the film, right here, June 13th. I'll never forget that date, Jason's birthday, because that's my grandfather's birthday, June 13th. As mentioned, Betsy Palmer, Mrs. Voorhees mentions at the end of Friday the 13th. I am so stoked to announce right here up front in the video that I will be spending the night at the original Camp Blood. Tonight I'm camping out at the original Camp Blood. This will be my second time visiting the original Friday the 13th filming location and recreating another screen grab from the original Friday the 13th. Back in 1980, this building right here that's blue, it was painted like a pink reddish color. Another scene of Annie walking down this sidewalk. I will be waking up at the original Camp Blood on Friday the 13th. This is a dream come true. Crossing off my Friday the 13th bucket list once again. The Blairstown Diner, also a filming location. Mr. Christie had a late night coffee before driving back to Camp Crystal Lake right here at this diner. Tomorrow night, Friday the 13th, today if you're watching this video, they're having an event out here, a Friday the 13th celebration with the first Jason himself, Ari Lehman, right here in the window. They've got a flyer for some of the conventions they do out here. Chris the Girl made it for this. Awesome video, check her video out. His name was Jason, a Friday the 13th fan film. Love that fan film. They are embracing Jason Voorhees here at the filming location, the Blairstown Diner. Look, CJ Graham, one of my favorites, Friday the 13th Part 6. Also did a tour of those locations. Check out the photos. This is awesome. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I am Tampa J. In the words of Crazy Ralph, you're all doomed if you stay here. You're all doomed. And tonight, I will be so doomed because I am spending the night at Camp Crystal Lake. Goosebumps on my goosebumps. I am so excited for this moment. I couldn't wait to get here. This will be my second time visiting the original Friday the 13th filming location, Camp Nobi Bushku. Hope I'm not butchering that camp name. It's a Boy Scout camp, and Crystal Lake Tours is the company, the group putting on these tours out here at the original Friday the 13th movie tour camp. I will be spending the night inside one of the cabins from Friday the 13th, waking up on Friday the 13th at the location of one of my all-time favorite movies. This is a bucket list dream come true, and geez, man, I'm speechless right now. Thanks for clicking on the video, guys. I'm gonna document my experience today, tonight, and in the morning. This is gonna be a crazy video as far as the timing. I haven't made anything like this before. I have been out here for this tour before. Back in 2020 on Halloween, I took the Camp Crystal Lake tour, the filming locations to the original classic Sean S. Cunningham. We're talking about Tom Savini. Harry Manfredini did the music. Adrian King played Alice. Shout out to all the amazing actors and people behind the scenes to this film. I am a fan of Friday the 13th. This is the one that started it all, and I'm so stoked to be here, guys. I've got to go do some shopping. We are camping overnight. Crystal Lake Tours has asked us to bring sleeping bags, flashlights. We're gonna watch the movie. We're gonna watch the movie tonight on the beach of Camp Crystal Lake, right there on Crystal Lake where it all went down. I am so freaking stoked right here on the highway in Blairstown. Thought this would be a great place to begin. Gonna travel out to Walmart, get my camping supplies. I flew up here from Tampa. I'm in a rental car, so I have nothing, so I gotta go buy that stuff. I'll give you the rundown of the tour. I'll show you some of the filming locations, update you all night of what's going on. Are you guys ready? Happy Friday the 13th, everyone, and welcome to New Jersey. We're going to Camp Crystal Lake again. My return to Camp Blood, the original. Here we go. There's much ahead. Also, I just met a few people from Toronto that are fans of the film. That was awesome, just running into people out here all the time that are going on the tour tonight. Camp Nobi Busku is 12 minutes away from downtown Blairstown, but the nearest Walmart is about 30 minutes in the opposite direction. I've got a few hours though. Check-in is at 3:30, but I've got a few hours to go to Walmart and then drive from Walmart out to Camp Blood. And the closest Walmart to Camp Crystal Lake is actually located in Newton, New Jersey. And I have found the camping section. Gonna need a sleeping bag, maybe a pillow. Oh, here we go. Here's the sleeping bags. Something simple. I decided to get this bag here, this hiking bag, because I can put my sleeping bag right there in it. I'll just have to transfer my stuff. That's a good tool. That way I'm not carrying the sleeping bag around. So tonight's tour will consist of us camping out at Camp Crystal Lake, at Camp Nobi Busku. There will be no running water as far as showers. This is a showerless tour, just a heads up if you plan on taking this. We get out of the tour tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm gonna go straight to my next hotel after that and take a shower. Just to let you know, this tour costs $750 with all taxes and fees. It is very expensive. This will officially be the most expensive tour I have ever taken. Is it worth it? To me, absolutely 100%. The first tour I took was just shy of $300. Totally worth it. Would have paid double for it. This staying overnight, I totally get it. It almost being double than their regular daytime tours. There's not a lot of movies where you can do this, ever. The original locations, untouched since 1980. It looks the same as it did in the movie. Also, I might want to grab some bug spray. You never know. Although this might be useful at Camp Blood, I don't think they permit any kind of weapons during the tour. So don't bring this. Don't buy this. I mean, you could buy it, but just don't take it to Crystal Lake tours. I'm trying to conserve space. They did say bring a pillow. I'm going to get one of these little fleece things. I'm going to use this as my pillow. I'll either wad it up or just keep it like that. Why not? All right. That'll work. Friday the 13th. Sleep pants. All right. I might have to get some of these, of course. Check it out. These will be good. They're 2XL. They're a little big, but I like them a little baggy. These are $12.98. Almost $13. Look at that. Kill. Ma. And I'm buying the same sweatshirt twice in less than a week. I forgot my sweatshirt, my hoodie, in Michigan when I did the haunted house a few days ago, and I bought this at another Walmart in Michigan. I'm buying it again. That's what happens when you forget stuff at home. And almost forgot to get a flashlight back in the camping section. Where are the flashlights? Last thing I need. Here we go. Now, I don't need anything fancy. I might do something old school, considering this is an 80s movie. Check out these Raylocks. Those are very vintage. Maybe just a smaller one like this one would do. Yeah, this little guy will do. I like that he's orange. Getting situated here. About $200 for all this stuff. I did grab an extra bag for my road trip because I needed it. I travel light. I don't need to get on a plane, so I'm getting extra luggage here because I'll be traveling for the next 4 days back down to Florida. Much ahead, doing haunted houses. All packed up and ready to go to Crystal Lake. I got my charger here, my cell phone charger. It also charges my camera that I'm using right now. It's a USB-C. That'll give me like 5 charges, so that should be good. I'll be all charged up, charge my stuff on the way there too. But yeah, this is my pack. I may not even need my sweatshirt. It's pretty toasty out here. You guys ready? As I'm approaching less than 5 miles away, I am so freaking happy. The first time I came out here, man, I had such a blast, and to know I'm gonna be spending the night is just blowing my freaking mind. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful out here. Check this out. Who knew New Jersey was this beautiful, right? I knew it was beautiful. I've been here before, but you know, you think of, when you think of New Jersey, you think of the the city parts, right? And I am now at the corner of Millstop and Sand Pond Road. Right up this road here, less than a mile. 11 Sand Pond Road is the address for the entrance of Camp Nobi-Bushku. They said online, and I remember from last time, they will not open the gates for the tour until exactly 3:30. We will actually be just backed up behind cars if we were to go up that road. So I don't want to get there too early. So I'm gonna get in line. I'm passing the gate. There's already a line here. Someone out there motioned me to get in line. So this is why I didn't want to come too early. It is 3:26. They're about ready to open the gates. I gotta turn around somewhere. I just turned around, I'm almost back to the main gate. I just wanna show you real quick. The actual name of Camp Crystal Lake, or Crystal Lake, is Sand Pond. This is the camp over here. And as I got back up into line, they opened the gate. Look at that timing right there. Yeah, you don't wanna come too early. You're gonna sit on this road for a while. All right, so here we are at the entrance. There's the sign, Crystal Lake Tours. Tickets required. A little back up here. Everyone's coming in. I'd say there's like 15 cars ahead of me. And as I'm waiting in line here, I just want to mention that you cannot come back into this camp unless you are on one of these tours. Just so you know. My souvenir ticket. My second one. This is freaking ridiculous. I can't believe this is going down. Also got my wristband. VIP Thursday. And we're progressing. Look at this. This is new. Camp Nobi-Bushku. I don't remember that the last time. New to me. Cool sign. And through the trees down the hill, you can see the freaking lake. Yeah. Sand Pond. Crystal Lake. We're gonna park right up here to the right. Camp straight ahead. About ready to make that right. Wow. So beautiful. Jason. He's down there. Waiting for you. All right, so they said leave the camp gear in the car. Right now, we can take our camp chairs if we have them. So I'll come back for my pack. I don't need much right now. It's a beautiful day out here. Everyone's gathering over here. There's a lot of people in this group parked here right behind me. All right, something new to the tour. We get this backpack. What? Okay, a lot of new things coming to this tour today that we didn't do last time. And they gave us this pamphlet that has all the rules on the front. Also, all the merchandise we can buy here this weekend, 13% off, of course. I'm so excited. We're gonna be able to see stuff. There's new stuff out here that wasn't available to us last year. Not just merchandise, but screen used stuff from the actual movie. This is so cool. All right, they gave us a few minutes. We're gonna gather up. We're gonna go do a restroom break and officially start the tour. Now, I don't remember doing a group photo last time. I'm not so sure, but we're doing it this time. Everyone's getting a photo right here under this sign. And for some reason, my bag that I got didn't have one of these cool water bottles. They just handed me one. Got one now. Awesome. This makes my second one. And so we've been asked not to film the actual tour. So I get it, no spoilers. I understand that completely. Things have changed here. And so I'm not going to film the tour, but I will give you the update once we go get dinner, and going to be out here watching the movie. So much ahead. I'll show you pictures later. This is the camp. This is the lake. You can see this on their website. This is the picture on the ticket right here. Here it is in the reel. And just a brief look at the gift shop. We'll have so much time to come back here and look at stuff. I'm most likely gonna purchase a t-shirt this time. Looks like we can fill up our bottle with drinks. They got lemonade, raspberry, iced tea. Last time I was here it was cold, so I got hot chocolate. Thank you. It's blowing my mind. I'm gonna spend the night out here. I actually feel like I'm coming to the movie, a part of the movie, just like a counselor. Oh man. This is awesome. A little update on the tour. We're gonna go eat dinner now. It's 5:39. So I guess what's gonna happen is we're gonna see filming locations throughout the night. And we walked through the actual camp kitchen, and there was so much good food provided to us. And look, I absolutely cleaned my plate. And this is actually all you can eat, although I'm just gonna have one plate because technically that could be my last meal. And just a little update on the tour. Having a great time, making a lot of friends. You get a lot of time to roam around and take photos. Right now we're on another break before we resume the actual filming locations tour. So this will go throughout the night. We're gonna go to some of the locations in the dark, of course, and just having a really good time, man. I couldn't wait to get up here. Not really supposed, I guess I was asked not to film like the tour portion, but I can give updates. So there you go. So I'll give you updates, and also I'll share more pictures with you. You can take all the pictures you want out here, as they told me, as long as you don't, you know, film the tour guides or photograph the tour guides. And what I'm going to do is check in with you periodically like this. Here are the photos I took since the time right before I started the tour. Really cool stuff you see out here. Some of the stuff untouched 100%. Those are some of the tents you can stay out here. That's also an option. Right on the lake, you can stay in the tents. You can camp in the tents. There's the lake. There's the cabin, the shower cabin. There's me in front of the tents. There's the, that's Brenda's cabin. That's actually where Kevin Bacon got killed. They're right there in the bunks right there. That's actually Brenda's bunk right there. Same cabin. Really cool stuff out here. Yeah, just took a lot of pictures. This is what you can do out here when you come out here. And of course, there's a lot of stuff. These tour guides are very knowledgeable of the movie, and they know all the secrets. I learned a lot of stuff today I had no idea. They have upgraded out here. Look at that. Sunset at Camp Crystal Lake. What a dream come true. Over here is the tent we'll be watching the movie tonight. So awesome. Continuing the tour. If you take a screenshot, it'll last longer. Look at that. I can't believe I'm here. This is a really beautiful evening. The weather here in New Jersey right now, I think it's about 68, 69 degrees. Or at least, it might be a little warmer than that, but that's what it feels like. That's like the perfect temp for me. I don't think I'm gonna have to use my hoodie tonight, but I might get down pretty cold. I think it's supposed to get down to 50, so odds are I'll put that on. Having a really good time in this tour. A dream come true. Still can't believe sun's gonna go down, and we're gonna watch the movie right over here beside the lake, and we're gonna sleep overnight. Oh, a fish just jumped. This is a cool spot because right over here is where you see Miss Voorhees' hand. You don't know it then, and you hear the kill, 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 ma, ma, ma for the first time. All right, making our way around the camp to the next tour spot. It's starting to get very dark out here, and guess what? I left my flashlight in the car. Oh boy, not too dark yet. Look at that. Yeah, you're gonna definitely wear comfortable shoes when you come out here. You are camping. Being out here at night is so sick. This is the archery range. Just spent about 10 minutes here. Took a lot of photos. 4 hours until Friday the 13th. 4 hours and about 10 minutes. Yeah, so I got that flashlight, but I left it in my pack, and we haven't gone back to get it. But thankfully I got my cell phone and it's got my light on it. All right, here you go. This is where this happens. I think he chopped it like 3 times. Over there's the mess hall where we began and had dinner. We're walking back towards the vehicles because a lot of people want to grab stuff. It's not time to grab our stuff to go to where we're staying tonight. That's been kind of a mystery, and I like that. Like, we have no idea where we're sleeping tonight. All right, that was like my favorite part of the tour right there. The first kill spot of the entire franchise. If you've seen the movie, you know. Come take the tour. We're heading to the next spot later. We're gonna watch the movie, and we've seen all these spots in the reel. I am just gonna, like, my mind is just gonna be blown watching the movie right here. And they've lit up the parking lot area so we can see in our cars. That's really nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get my book bag right now. That way I don't have to come back later. My book bag, my camping bag. Dude, I can't believe I'm about to camp out here. All right, so I'm gonna just grab my bag. Also, I forgot to grab something out of here. Didn't realize it, but there's more stuff in here. They give us hand sanitizer. They give us, hopefully it's in here. Let's see what else is in here. Oh wow, that's cool. Drink coaster. There should be, oh yeah, here it is. So look at this. I get to take this empty bottle and fill it with the water from Crystal Lake. That's part of this VIP package. That's really neat. I actually bought this the last time I was here. You can also buy it too. They also have like sand and stuff in the gift shop from the beach. But yeah, that comes with the tour. So I'm going to fill that at some point before we leave tomorrow. It is the real deal out here. This is so much fun. And I got my pack on. Look at that. Ready to roll for the rest of the evening. And look at this, finally. I don't even know how to turn it on. Got the flashlight. Yeah. Here's a sign we took the group photo. So much better at night. Okay, what's freaking sick is they're playing the Harry Manfredini soundtrack to the movie. There's Crazy Ralph's bike. There's the Jeep back there. And then over here, we got the sign at the Target and also the truck back over there. It's a really cool photo spots. There's a lot of stuff on this tour that we did not get the last time I was out here. It is incredibly awesome. So this is the replica, but inside right over there, we could probably see it better at night, is the original camp sign. Yeah, you can see it way better. Also, that's a screen used. All of that's pretty much screen used. They said that that coffee cup came from the Blairstown diner. I don't know if it was in the movie, but that used to sit next to the cabin. The main cabin, that totem pole over there. It was actually there the last time I was here. The original sign for Friday the 13th. We meet again. That's so sick. All right, time to refill. I'm not getting anything but this raspberry iced tea because it's freaking good. Yeah. And look at this. They surprised everyone with a blanket. Camp Crystal Lake blanket for tonight's tour. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I think I can fit that in my pack. Pretty cool. There you go. Fits perfect. And we have begun making our way down to the lake to watch the movie. Alright. So they placed this nice little tent right down by the lake. Alright, so here's my spot. Someone had an extra chair. This is where I'm going to sit and watch Friday the 13th. Right beside Camp Crystal Lake. There's the docks out there.
That's the remaining.
Look at that. S'more. Dude, I'd never dreamed that I would have s'mores at the Friday the 13th location. That's cool. Right.
Why don't you go ahead and sit inside? Go ahead. It's a little cold.
I like that it's not all the way melted. That's my favorite. And we were handed popcorn. Look at that. That was so amazing watching the movie right there by the lake, looking over, seeing it happening on the screen where it happened in real life. There is nothing that tops that. One of the best movies, one of my favorite movies of all time. Just being here, living it, right here at night. There's the main cabin behind me. So they're letting people go back to their cars and get their stuff. I already got my stuff, and we're supposed to come back here and choose the cabin. So the restrooms are back up the hill at the main cabin, but also there's porta potties out here if you need to go a lot quicker. It'd be the scariest part of the night, right? Staying here at this camp tonight is just a dream come true. I feel very lucky. It is a very pricey tour, and I say if you're a super fan of Friday the 13th, specifically, you know, the original movie, it is so well worth it. And you know, I would have paid a little more for this experience. We do have a lot of time out here, a lot of freedom. I do recommend for your first time, come in the daylight because you get more opportunities for photos. This is a treat coming back for the second time. I will say out here at night is the best experience. Just like in the movie. This is so freaking awesome. I want to thank you guys for being here. Thanks for watching, and happy Friday the 13th for today's creature feature. I gotta learn how to do this flashlight. I'm gonna get a refill. We're about ready to head down to the cabin. And I got one more round of tea. The tea's still going. I'm gonna head back down the hill and figure out where I'm sleeping. Everyone went back out to their cars to get their stuff. All right, so get this. They have already assigned us a cabin because I'm by myself and I am male. I am in the male cabin, which happens to be the main cabin from the movie. So I will be staying in the main cabin in the movie tonight. And as I'm walking down to the lake, I can hear John Mellencamp playing. Another Hoosier. Wow. Right here, the final battle between Alice and Mrs. Voorhees. Right there. So freaking cool. And there's the tents that you can also stay out here. I got the cabin, but they do have tent options. I think it's all the same price. Just have to specify what you want. Come check them out. Crystal Lake Radio. This is freaking awesome. Oh, check out the moon out there. Wow. Dude, you can see the peak right there in the movie. Here today too. It's freaking Crystal Lake. All right, so I think in the morning I'll get my bottle out. One of the last things I'll do is bottle up me some water in the little glass bottle they gave us for the VIP experience. There's so many different tours you can take out here, so check out the website in the description below. Again, if you haven't been here, I recommend taking the full daylight tour so you get more of the filming locations, but when you come back, come at night because this is amazing. Canoe 6, just like in the movie. And welcome home. Main cabin. This is where I'll be camping tonight. Oh yeah. Killer, mommy. Killer. Looking back at the lake. It's amazing. All right, I guess it's time to choose the bunk. Oh, look at this. In case of emergency. Got an emergency radio. That's really nice. All right, time to get situated. Get my pack out. This is freaking awesome. So I got this blanket. Actually, might use this as a pillow tonight. Right here I am in the corner. Got my pack all spread out. Got my makeshift pillows. My bag down here. Got a nice little table. Little nightstand. And look, I got a place to charge my phone. First come, first serve. I think getting your pack and taking it with you and not going all the way back to the car, you get first dibs. I am a messenger of God. You're all doomed if you stay here. Right where he said it. And that's right where I'm sleeping. Yes, dude. I was so happy. Oh, sorry. It is officially Friday the 13th as I stand here in front of the main cabin that I'm about to sleep in. Lights are officially out. Everyone's in. They will be back at 7 a.m. to knock on the door to wake us all up. So that was cool. Good night. All right, got the flashlight on, walking out to the lake. A lot of folks out here taking pictures. Kill, 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 ma, 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 ma. Kill, 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 ma, ma, ma. This is so awesome. Freaking Camp Crystal Lake at night. Kill, 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 ma, ma, ma. That's one of the other cabins you sleep in. That's the co-ed cabin. Not even scary at all. But just think about the movie you just watched. I'm seeing all the scenes play out right now. I've seen my whole entire life, and just now over there to see on that screen and sit there where they actually went down. This is worth every penny to me. And that's where I'm staying tonight, right there. The main cabin. Jason, are you out there? Jason. Kill her, mommy. Kill her. He's out there. Waiting for you. Just imagine Ari Lehman coming out of the water right now. He's supposed to be here today, later today, at the Blairstown Diner. It'd be cool if he just like popped up. Hey, first Jason's here. Okay, so I'm gonna get some sleep, and I'll check back in with you guys in the morning. Waking up, Camp Crystal Lake on Friday the 13th. Yeah, went to bed and woke up on Friday the 13th. Alright, it's 2 a.m. snoring. I actually came out here because I had a lot of tea today and I gotta pee. I haven't slept much. I'm just too excited to sleep. How about some Camp Crystal Lake cornhole at 2 a.m.? I hear an owl. It's so dark out here now. I don't know if you can see the lake. Cabin over there. Can barely see. So, hear the owl? It's so dark now. Don't know if you can see the lake. Dude, I'm getting freaked out. Where's Jason at? Or Mrs. Voorhees? Alright, I better get some sleep. I got a long trip ahead of me when I leave here tomorrow. Haunted. See the stars. I survived. We survived. Made it. Good morning, Camp Novi Bushku. Attention campers, you are alive. Okay, is that amazing? We have just woken up at Camp Crystal Lake, the main cabin. This is so cool. So it's 7 o'clock. Gotta gather up my things, and we're headed to the mess hall for breakfast. I gotta get that water out of the lake. Alright, goodbye bed. It was pretty comfy. Wasn't too bad. His name was Jason. Right there. Alright, now it's time to fill my bottle up. Check this out. Got my pack right here. I did it. I camped at Camp Crystal Lake. I did it. I camped at Camp Crystal Lake, and look how beautiful it is out here. Oh my gosh. I would have loved to have been a Boy Scout growing up here. I always wanted to do that when I was a kid, but then I saw a movie called Friday the 13th. Nah. That didn't change a thing. Just didn't have the opportunity. Alright, so I'm going up to use the morning facilities. I did bring my toothbrush with me, so I will at least brush my teeth. Yes. No showers. Got to check into my hotel in Pennsylvania tonight, so Probably hit up the shower first thing. All right, plenty of vacancies. Last door on the right. Good morning, Camp Novi Buscu. Didn't drink all my tea last night. I got some morning tea, and also they've got hot coffee up there waiting for us. Breakfast kicks off at 8. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty hungry. I didn't go too hard on the dinner last night, which was very good, by the way. It was catered in from a local restaurant. It was all you can eat, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't eat too much. The s'mores, I had 3 s'mores. Actually, 2.5. I just had marshmallow on the 3rd one. So, yeah, that was hours ago. I am ready to eat is what I'm saying. Delicious breakfast here. French toast, scrambled eggs, sausage, and a nice little fruit cup. So with the tour, we got one free 8x10 photo with the sign or any of the props that we choose. Also, you could get a Polaroid, and I got the vintage Polaroid shot right here. Camp Crystal Lake, 1980. There I am. I'm Mrs. Voorhees, a good friend of the Christies. They moved the Jeep in front of this sign here. So, we're gonna do one more thing here on this tour. We're gonna go back down to the lake, and they're gonna allow us to canoe. And that will be the last thing until the tour concludes. I can't express how much fun I just freaking had. That was a great experience, and I cannot wait to do it again. Can't wait to get Chris the girl up here too. I know she'd really like this tour. Plans much ahead right here at Camp Novi Buscu. And shout out to all the guys here at all the guides and everyone that helped behind the scenes here. The cooks, everyone that does just a phenomenal job out here at the camp. Thank you so much for all the accommodations and making this a really special tour. So yeah, thank you guys. I had a great time, and really appreciate y'all. Just bumped into another YouTube channel out here. Very nice guys, RKG, and they're all the way here from London. So check them out. All right, so the last thing we're doing here is canoeing. I got my life jacket. Check this out. The canoes. I think most of them say 6, like in the movie. All right, I got the picture on my phone. It's out in the canoe. Went out to the spot where Jason pops out of the lake. You can see the canoe right behind me. That was that spot. It was really cool to just be there next to it. We got it from the coast last night on the tour, but to be right there where Ari Lehman pops out and gets Alice at the end of the movie, that was freaking sweet. There we go. Just showing you the pictures here. Didn't want to get my, drop my phone. Did get a little wet. Well, just a little bit. Canoe took in just a little water, but not too bad. Just some wet shoes. I got extra socks with me. Camp has officially been dismissed. They handed this awesome guide map. This will be the rest of the locations outside of the camp within 13 miles. Back at Hope and Blairstown. It's really cool that they give you this map so you can find the rest of the movie filming locations. And also, look at this. And there I am right there. They asked us if any of us wanted to play dead, and a couple people volunteered. This was a great group. Got to talk to most of these people out here. And it's time to depart. I'm going to grab my pack I left over here in the mess hall. Friday the freaking 13th. The movie, the day, and the filming location. Bucket list checked off once again. I want to thank you all for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below if it was your first time. If you like Friday the 13th and you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Hope you enjoyed the experience, and come out here. If you're a super fan like me, it's worth every penny. And if you're not a super fan of Friday the 13th, this is one of the only movie location tours that you can spend the night and experience over 80% of the movie as it was 44 years ago. There's not too many places you can do that, but you can do it here at Crystal Lake Tours. I'm going to end this video. I've got 3 hours to drive to my destination tonight. I'm going to walk through a haunted house. Haunt season is on. We're getting close to Halloween. I did it. I survived Friday the 13th. Wow. That was a dream come true. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking to the end. Jason's right down there. sand pond, Crystal Lake. Also, I've checked out all these locations before in that last video, so if you want to see all the locations, it's in that last video I made a few years back. There'll be a link in the description below. All right, know you're awesome, know you're loved, and no matter who you are, what you're going through, just know that there's always much ahead. Yeah. And we leave camp. Happy Friday the 13th. Best Friday the 13th ever for myself. Kill, 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 kill. Ma, 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 ma. Kill, 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 kill. Ma, ma, ma. Like that the exit sign is just like the camp sign. Lovely, comfortable. Same shape. Also want to give a shout out here at the end, almost forgot. I took a photo with these lovely people. They're from Toronto. This is Jen and Ryan. I bumped into them at the Blairstown diner yesterday when I started the video. They're subscribers of the channel, and they said that they saw my video, the original one that I made out at the Camp Crystal Lake tour, and it sparked their interest in coming out and taking the tour themselves. And little did we know that, look at that. That's magic right there. Those are the moments I live for. They were a sweet couple. We talked it up. Ate dinner and breakfast with them. Jen and Ryan, shout out. Thank you for making my Camp Crystal Lake tour so much more amazing. Nice people. Hope you guys had a safe trip home. All right, at the end, I'm heading into town, Newton, to finish up this video. Put it out. Oh yeah. Friday the 13th. Very relevant.